Let's take a few minutes to work this problem using ArGuroo. A random sample of hours worked in a week by student interns is drawn from a normal population with unknown mean and variance. The 7 data values sampled are as follows: 25, 19, 37, 29, 40, 28, and 31. Construct a 95% confidence interval for the population mean. So there's our task at hand. We've been given some information here. We actually got the sample size here is told to be 7. So there's n. And then in this case, we actually got data rather than a summary of what they found. So we'll show how to use data to accomplish this in ArGuroo. Let's head over. So before the video, I just took a minute to type these in so you wouldn't have to watch me do that. So these are the 7 numbers that are there in the problem. You would need to do this yourself. Just simply type the 7 numbers in and then save it as something. In this case, I called it student work hours. You have to save the data so that ArGuroo can reference it and work with it when you go into the other regions here on the left side of the screen. So we're going to go to Analytics, click on Analysis. I'm going to go to Mean Inference and One Population. So here is our pop-up box that we can work with. And let's see. We're going to select a data set. And if you remember, I have quite a few of them here. It's at the bottom. It's called student work hours. Boop, there it is. And the variable we want to use is hours. That's what I titled my column. And the minute I do that, if you notice, it populates the sample mean with 29.87, etc., the sample standard deviation, and it reminds us that there were 7 as our sample size. So that is automatic. Once you choose it, immediately it computes these things and populates that. Now, we do not have a population standard deviation. They told us that the population mean and variance was unknown. So if we know the variance, we know the standard deviation, but in this case we don't, so we leave that blank. Also, it populates here hours because that's the name of my column, my variable. So that goes in as well. What we need to do is to choose a few items down here or set them. So 95% was our desired confidence level. That's the default. So that does not need to be adjusted. And we're going to choose T statistic. And we're choosing that because we do not know the population standard deviation. In those circumstances, we will choose the T statistic method. After that, that's all we need to set for this problem. And we hit preview and we get our confidence level. So again, this part up here was determined by ArGuroo when we handed it the data, the top row. The second row is our interval. So we have a lower confidence limit of 23.3, we'll call it, and an upper confidence limit of 36.4, and a margin of error of roughly 6.5 hours. So 23.3, 36.4. Let's see if I can remember that. And we'll go back and draw our confidence interval here. 23.3, 36, our means in the middle. 36.4, forgive me if I forgot that. I think that's what it said earlier. And this is our 95% confidence interval. We went to the right plus the margin of error. Which was roughly around 6.5 hours, as we saw there. And then we went backwards. They subtracted the margin of error. I'm going to abbreviate here to fit it in. I think I can fit it in. And that's how we arrive at our lower confidence limit, which I call LCL, and our upper confidence limit. And if you have data in ArGuroo, you can get a confidence interval, and this is how you would go about it.